Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It really is a sight to behold here, as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's managed to get free. That is a brilliant interception.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Passing nice and neat. Goulet. Oh, important interception. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape.
And now the hit!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because
He's got the shot away! Decent enough try.
yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rodri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Haaland. Nicely aimed pass. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's played him through. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's there to clear it. So it is still 0-0. Pedri! And here's Mbappe. Goulet. Rodri. And the counter is on. Ødegaard. Haaland. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball. Ødegaard! Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Rodri. And Goulet. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! He's delivered all right! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Casado. Carvajal. Pressure coming in from all directions. Mbappe touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, no joy this time. Haaland. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He won't be happy with that one. Odegaard. Goulet. And it's Conte. Well read, nice interception. Casado. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Haaland, there's the shot! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
Goulet very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Here's Haaland. Haaland! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Real chance! It's there!
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Cucurella. Now it's Haaland. And he's being shifted off it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Odegaard. He's having a go. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Barcelona have the whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Wooler! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Contact. Decent hit! Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, this is a great position. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Carvajal. And Cucurella. Kante does really well to win the ball there. And he's picked out the run. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined.
Shapes to shoot! Vini. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning.
Haaland! Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Kante. Vini. Carvajal charging forward, the ball at his feet. Fermin, nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! And somehow he managed to miss it.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Beckenbauer goes short. Oh, he's been caught napping. Played out to the left flank. No way through. Fred shot a goal! It's in! That was a given. It always was.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And now he has two. Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And here's Haaland. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, he's found him in space. Kvaratskhelia gets flagged offside.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Gets his pass away. Well timed, excellent interception. Pass somewhat off target. Cucurella. I think we're just about done here. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Kane! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! That is a gem! An absolute gem! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Vinicius Junior getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
All square goes in for the header. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof. No space. And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.